So we talked about this topic again, except I expanded on the timeline theory. Most people conclude that to travel through time, you need a time machine of sorts that can cross the space-time continuum. I won't argue with that, but what if there was a more natural and basic way to do it? I postulated that there was a way to prove the timeline theory from a rather simple and long method to a more controlled method that would take time to realize. The simple method I came up with was to start going up to one random person a day and asking what their name is. Chances are you would get looked at like you were weird, or something to that effect, but it's an experiment. Set aside the human factors. The idea is to make this a habit and incorporate this into your daily life. What you do in the past affects what you do in the future, so make it a habit. The outcome that I hoped for is that the person who does this would eventually dream of going up to a person and asking their name. If this happens, you have to try your hardest to remember that name and what the person looked like. Write it down as soon as possible and concentrate on that image and name until it is memorized. Continue the habit of asking people their names. Eventually, you should run into the person that you dreamed of. This is the proving moment. Stop the person and ask them if their name is what you heard in your dreams. If they say yes and look at you like you're crazy, then you know it worked and proved that your future self is reverberating their thoughts through space and time to you while you sleep. Crazy, right? Especially since you just proved it. The more controlled experiment I came up with was pretty simple. You use a mirror. On the mirror, you write a note asking a question or statement. On the note, put the date and your location. Look at the mirror and the note for at least 10 minutes or so a day. Again, you have to make this a habit. That way, your future self will be doing the same. The idea is that eventually you will start receiving messages from your future self because you yourself have seen the question or statement that you wrote. And eventually your future self will start responding to you.